Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, whether you're tuning in on the radio dial in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM. We welcome you. Also, those joining us online through our affiliates around the world, we're glad to have all of you with us as well. I'm excited to welcome Kyle Mead to our program today. And if the name sounds familiar, Kyle has actually been a guest on our program before. He is one part of the group called 2 out of 3. But we're talking to Kyle today, not only about what this year has been like for him, but also a very powerful and personal song that he put out this year, and how he's been able to journey with all of you through music. Now, if you're just hearing about Kyle, we'll tell you at the end of the segment how you can stay connected with the music of 2 out of 3. But Kyle, hello to you, and welcome back to the program.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Cyrus. How are you?
Hey, doing really well, man. You know, you and I were just talking about it, and you were just telling me that, of course, you're used to being on this program with your brother. Of course, we normally do have the two of you on. This segment, though, I reached out to you because, for one, I thought it was great for us to be able to catch up. But also, I know this has been a trying year for you, Kyle. There's been a lot of things going on. We're going to broadly kind of talk about how you've been able to address that in music. But I want to begin with a post that you made on Facebook on October the 5th. And basically, what you said with this, Kyle, there is a lot of pain behind the smile. Of course, people know your brother and you for your smile. What has it been like for you to share the pain that you've been experiencing this year?
Well, it's been a real lot. I've been going through, some rough times.
Yeah.
I've always been in the music scene. Me and my brother, we stayed in the music scene. I'm always smiling. So even if I have pain or, I'm always smiling, and I'll never say like the negative things. I always put it in my music, or, to let the world know. I will never tell somebody, exactly how I feel. I'll just put it into my music. And that's kind of the only way I can get it out to people, and the only way that they'll hear me. And for the longest, like I said, we've always done music, but for the longest we just stopped, because we have family and kids, and we've just been running, doing the family living thing and the family life. And every time we run into a friend or a family, they're like, oh, when's the new song coming? And we kind of push it away, oh, soon, we're going to get back in the studio. But because for the longest, we've been doing the family thing, it's been so far behind with us. But I just started catching up lately, and it's just what I've been doing ever since, as soon as, because I went through a lot of stuff the past couple months. I wasn't home. I was gone for a little while. I had some issues, and I'm home now, and I'm trying to relate my life and everything that I went through in my music. So.
Right. Has music always kind of been that escape for you? Kyle, I think for a lot of people, for me, it's writing. That's kind of my therapy. Mm-hmm. That's how I'm able to deal with things. Has music kind of always been that gateway for you to be able to express yourself?
Yes, it has. Like I said, that's the only way that I'll smile. I'm always, my wife every once in a while say, oh, is everything okay? Or, you look like you're kind of down, even though I'm not. But she's like, oh, you look, you're kind of down. And I think it's because I just stopped doing music for the longest. And when I'm in the studio, it's totally different. My mind frame, my vibe, everything around me is just so different. I don't understand. And when I'm with my brother, it makes it even better. And also, I wanted to also shout out my brother-in-law Clifton, who also recorded and helped me with the Kelly story. So I really appreciate that too. I wanted to let everybody know. But yeah, it's my way out. It's my open door. It's hard to explain. It's what I love. I don't understand. It's just my everything. As soon as I'm there, everything goes right away. I don't think about nothing. It's where I want to be. Great feeling.
Got you. Well, I think the other side of this is you are so used to being with your brother. I mean, what was it like for you to do the Kelly story, to do it by yourself and to be able to express yourself this way?
It took a lot, but what made it even better was my brother also was like, wow, I'm really impressed, because we're so used to doing it together. And we always used to joke around, years ago when we were younger, oh, I can go solo if I wanted to, or, you could go solo. But just kidding around. We never would. And I just thought that making a solo track would I don't know. Like my brother was like, I don't even want to get on it because it's such a great song, and I don't want to ruin it. Not ruin it, but like I don't want to take away your pain and add my pain in with it. So he was like, just let everybody hear your pain. So I went and I just went in the studio. He was there with me the whole ride, but he was just like, you know, let them hear what you got to say. Let them feel your pain. And he said, I'll be right here to back you. So it was different. It was weird. I also wrote another song. I believe you aired a while ago called Brotherly Love. I wrote that by myself too for my brother. So.
Got you. Good. Well, we're going to be hearing the Kelly story a little bit later, and people will kind of be able to get an idea of some of the things you've gone through. I should say, as part of this support system, though, Kyle, you also have your fans that have been joining you literally around the world on this experience. What has that been like for you? I think one of the worst things that could ever happen when people are going through any type of challenge or difficulty is to feel as though they're alone. How does it make you feel to know that it's not just your family that is there for you, but you have these friends that literally have your back?
Oh, it's an awesome feeling. I mean, more family. My fans are awesome. I love my fans, and it's crazy because every day it grows. And as soon as I dropped the Kelly story, it's like it just blew out the water more than any song that we've ever made so far. That the Kelly story had just got so much feedback. I was like really impressed, and I was like, wow. And I think it's because that song related to so many people and reflected off so many people's lives that it stretched out to it just went like a rocket. It just blew up. I mean, like 30,000 song plays in one day, and growing now. And it's awesome. I mean, it's the best feeling in the world. Like, and every day, like I said, we just gain more and more and more fans, and I just don't want that to ever stop. I want it to just keep growing, and I want more people to relate to my music, and I want the fans to just keep growing with us and growing because there's a lot more to come. A lot more to come.
Right. Yeah. What is it that keeps you optimistic, Kyle? There are, when people are going through difficult times, it's easy for them to lose hope. What is it that keeps you looking forward to the future in a positive way?
I say my kids, my music. It's like the only. Well, I try to stay positive. I have a great. I have a great life. I have a great family, great friends. My fans. I think a lot of that adds up into one, keeps me positive. Every once in a while I get down and out, and then I'll just write some music. But not every song that I do or song that I make will, I'll record or I'll just drop. There's certain ones that I'll put my all into, and those are the ones I want everybody to hear. But yeah, like I said, a lot of the positivity comes from I stay strong, like my kids, my friends, my family, so people like that, my fans.
Right.
So people who react to my music,
Right. Now, I was just going to say, Kyle, I mentioned Facebook earlier, and again, I'm not going to go too much into this, but, you kind of, especially this year, with the challenges that you have faced and with the things that have been happening with you and things that are continuing to go on with you as we're having this conversation, you've been very open with them. Did you know that was something you had to do, or was it something that you wanted to do when it comes to just letting them know what was going on and where you were in this particular point in your life?
I mean, I did not want to go straight out and just let everybody know how it was, but because the place that I live in is such a small area, and so many people, love who I am and know who I am and love my brother and know who my brother is and my family and my friends, it was hard for me to not say something because there were so many people, messaging me like, hey, is everything okay? What happened to you? This and that. So I kind of just explained it to everybody short. I made it short and simple, like, I'll be okay. And everything like that. And then that's when I put that, there's a lot of pain behind the smile, but no matter what, I'll stay smiling and I'll stay positive. Yeah. But there's a lot of people that really don't know what I'm going through. So, no, I didn't always want to, just put it out there like that. But I know that I have a lot of fans and friends and people who are watching me and watch over me. So I thought I would just let them know, not in full detail, something very light, and just let them know in a message. Like, this is where I'll be, this is what's going to happen, but I'll be back and everything's fine, So, but instead of telling everybody exactly the truth, or not the truth, but like directly telling them every little detail. I just put it in that Cali Story song for everybody to hear.
Right, and that's the song that we're getting ready to hear. For those who have not had a chance to hear, the Cali Story is what we've been talking about. It does share a lot of what Kyle has been dealing with. We're going to let you all hear the song. We'll be back with our final moments with Kyle right after this.
It's a cold world. Trying to tell him, Billy.
Element.
Who's gonna hold you down when you on the ground? 5 years ain't no game. It's really not. When I do touch down, you will hear my sound. Trying to release my pain. I'ma give my all though. Who's gonna hold you down when you on the ground? 5 years ain't no game. I'll be back though, you can bet that. Yo, how you even sleep at night? How you even keep a pillow when you pillow fight? The cops rushed in when you stopped bluffing. You stopped hustling, you were not trusted. You caught a little charge, then you had to fear your options. I should've known better, released on your own recognizance. I didn't question him, damn I should've questioned him. You ain't even love your mom, you know I had to mention it. She should've flushed you, I should've just flushed the work. No matter where you go, you still gon' be stuck on this earth. You were just throwing names, downgrading your worth. Now I know your thoughts, weaknesses, why you were nervous. Why even enlist, that's just defeating the purpose. I'm known everywhere, why even hide in the service? No more cares in the world, get the only thing urgent. So I'ma do my time, family's the only one hurting. Who's gonna hold you down when you on the ground? 5 years ain't no game. It's really not. When I do touch down, you will hear my sound. Trying to release my pain. I'ma give my all though. Never was innocent, but no, I'm heaven sent. I broke my back for you because I never quit. Charges were never weak. How did I ever slip? This is an evil game. Never talk, just bite my lip. 1 for the crib and caddy. 2-year investigation. 3 was cooperating. Malachi got the statements. 20 days left of freedom. GPS must think I'm leaving. Heartbeat on super fast. How they think I'm barely breathing. Only shed tears at night. That early morning got my focus. Another day here and gone. Living proof is how I wrote this. Today is here for now. Tomorrow's dead and long. It's not an easy thing. They say I'm super strong. I say they super wrong. You can eat these words. I won't talk that hideous. You should have died at birth. Or even hung it up. What you think is worse? I'm really concentrating on leaving you in the dirt. Who's gonna hold you down when you on the ground? 5 years ain't no game. It's really not.
Element.
When I do touch down, you will hear my sound. Trying to release my pain. I'ma give my all though. Who's gonna hold you down when you on the ground? 5 years ain't no game. I'ma still shine on.
Kyle, one of the things that you mentioned about the Cali Story is that it has definitely resonated with people. The listens, I think, attest to that. Do you think it's the realness of the emotion that people are resonating with?
Yeah, I think it's more of the style of the music also, and the lifestyle that goes with the music, but not so much. I think a lot of people relate to it because a lot of people are going through the same situation I am, or not exactly the same situation, but kind of the same situation, because it's not so much of being, dishonest and stuff like that, but it's also about like a good friend or a brother or a used to be brother, best friend, being unloyal and not trustworthy and stuff like that. So, and being around people like that could change your whole life.
Right. This is true. It's definitely true, and I think that's, again, is something that people can relate to. Again, everyone, Kyle Mead has been our guest for this segment. You know him because he's one half of the group 2 Out of 3. Now, if you like that song, The Cali Story, you all can find it on the Reverb Nation page. Just look under 2 Out of 3, and Kyle's going to let you guys know how you can stay connected with the group online as well. So, Kyle, I'm going to give the floor to you for a moment. What would you like to say to your family, to your friends, about how you feel about them, their support, and what they have to look forward to from you?
I would like to tell all my fans, my friends, my family, my supporters, thank you so much for everything you guys do. Keep supporting us. You can find us anywhere on YouTube, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, Twitter, Facebook at 2 Out of 3. Just spell it out, TWOOUTOFTHREE. Also on YouTube, same way, spell it out, 2 Out of 3, 5556. Reverb Nation, same thing, reverbnation.com/2 Out of 3. And I just want to say, like, when I do come home, when everything is all said and done, I'm going to come back a better person. I'm going to do better for everybody around me, and I'm going to be, I'm going to do better for myself and for my family, and my music. I'm going to just keep doing music, and you guys are going to hear everything from me, my whole story, and everything I went through in my music.
Gotcha. Well, Kyle, thank you for giving us the opportunity to share a part of your story here. I know things like this are not easy. I told you from the beginning you could trust me to be able to be respectful of you, respectful, of course, of your family and your fans, and to just give them an idea and an opportunity to be able to hear from you. I know that's going to mean a lot from them, and I look forward to our next conversation together, Kyle.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Cyrus.
You're more than welcome. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. If you all came in late, you missed part of the conversation with Kyle, don't worry. Thanks to our online friends, you all can catch the replay right after we go off the air. The link is already available through our social media site. So head over to Facebook.com/Cyrus Webb or go over to Twitter.com/Cyrus Webb. If you click on the link there, you can listen to the show completely for free and share it with your friends from there too. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Make sure you take out time to enjoy some good music as well as a great book. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. You all make it a great one.